Keep Sandpoint for the Sandpointers.
Theodric, I'd have you know that this town was built on inclusiveness. I mean, the simple fact that we're mostly
This town was
human
built
here
on a
is-
swamp, let's be honest here.
My
And
swamp!
apparently, there's still some lingering swamp creatures, but
We welcome the swamp creatures as long as they keep the peace, Theodric.
I am standing.
well, you might want to look into this guy over here, because
And I am about 60% sure one of you guys about to slip out the fucking alligator word, and I'm gonna throw someone in my goddamn swamp.
Sean, when you pointed at this guy over here, you're on the end, so you literally pointed to yourself.
I'm okay with that.
You got one more
Okay.
swamp person in you, and I'm about to see what your CMD is. All right, motherfucker.
Swamprican American. Let's okay. Okay,
I
so
don't know if
these
this is a stand your ground state.
so wait a minute.
Stand your
So-
swamp.
Hey,
Stand
we
your
said these-
swamp. That's how I was raised.
Doug,
So
it
we
is always too soon for stand your ground jokes in Orlando.
Oh,
For the
So
record,
we've
right
got-
now, no, seriously, Theodoric, 16, because I'm pretty sure I want to shut your mouth. I just want to right over, and my problem is my hand's the size of your head. So
This
16. No,
this
seriously, does that-
this hawkish aggressiveness just shows why we really need some
What's your
some
CMD?
strength in our diplomacy now.
What's your CMD?
Never. So
Ned, help me out here.
yeah.
Ned,
Let
this
me-
is
let me-
not-
let me-
Sean,
just
what's your
again.
CMD? Let's.
I don't know what my CMD is. I have no idea. I know my AC. I
It's
don't know
10,
what my CMD
10
is.
plus Bab plus Strength plus Dex.
Okay, 10. Okay, 10 plus Bab. Okay, what's my Bab?
Probably the same as mine.
3, I think.
Is it 3? I have it as 1. I don't know why it's 1.
Have you
Okay.
leveled up to 4? It might be 2.
I don't know. It doesn't tell me to include that. Okay.
Hold on.
see if you're
Follow
a
it.
fighter. you'd
Yeah,
have more
you're
tab.
at 3 right now.
Okay, so it's that plus what?
Plus your Strength mod,
Okay, so that's 3 plus
Dex mod.
1 plus 3, so that's 7.
Plus 10, so it's 17.
17. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
All right,
wow.
I think that Brock just attempted to grapple check you. He attempted to grapple check you.
I did.
Well, I'm not shocked that he failed. So there were 2 victims at the sawmill. You said, have there been any other victims since, or are we just assuming there will be
Well,
more
this
because of
is-
this note?
This is the latest one, and we've had some others recently that seems like they've had some pretty strange occurrences. But I just think it's important that you probably want to come check this one out since you seem to be directly involved. So go ahead and tell you what we've got for leads here.
Please.
So just to let you know, the Sandpoint Lumber Mill, you guys are probably familiar over on the river.
Of
It's the
course.
most recent murders took place here. The bodies are still there, and we can go see the scene shortly.
Good accent, Ned.
Thank you.
No.
Mhm.
No.
So
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say, so these weren't the latest murders, but there's no proof that any other murders are connected to this. It's just that they're all strange, or do they have something in common?
You tell us, ringleader.
Yeah, I think you're the one that's asking too many questions.
You seriously should not be talking. This is for your own good.
I want to know about all the.
Ebor,
You are running an operation of murder, and you're talking
I'm
more.
gathering
as opposed
evidence
to
to
luring up
defend
I
myself.
already told
in
you.
jail.
I already told you that Ebor Thorne found the bodies. He's one of the workers at the mill, and we've got him locked up right now. So we've got him in custody, but it doesn't seem like he really knows anything. He's quite traumatized by the experience.
Okay.
As your self-appointed lawyer, I recommend you be quiet.
Shut the fuck up.
So the other thing that you should probably know is
shit.
that Ven Vinder looks like he might be involved. Vinder's you all know Vinder. By the way, out of character. The Vin Vinder is one of the merchants in town. He runs a general
sorry.
store.
His name is Vin Vinder.
He's a
Vendor.
merchant.
I'm sorry, was John Johnson not taken?
Aaron Aronson?
Hold on, I'm typing. How do you spell that? Just so you know. Ven
Vendor.
Oh,
Vinder.
Vendor.
How do you direct message people on here?
You do whisper plus the name and then
W.
yeah, W and then the name /W.
Slash W. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I see now.
You asked
Very
about
close to
other.
a vintner. He should run a wine store. That's what a vintner is. He's like a sommelier, but not. Anyway.
Yeah.
Recruit a companion that's a fighter.
Yes, you can. I'm sure. You asked about the other murders. It's not too long ago that 3 con men were found killed just outside of town. It's no great loss to the town. I'd kick these poor sons of bitches to the curb. They weren't allowed back in anyways, but the circumstances of their murder are pretty disturbing. They had a bodyguard with them, and the man seems to have been driven completely insane by what he saw. But I think you guys should come check out the scene. What are you rolling?
Okay.
I was gonna try
Wait
to
a minute.
help out someone here. Did it just go to the same person again? 'Cause I meant to send it to both of you.
Well, I got it. I don't know if he did.
I haven't gotten anything. I don't know if you sent it to me or not.
Well, I do like /whisper Ned, and then both your names pop up.
Instead of Nedcast Grammar Nazi.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
you're supposed to do like /GM.
You can do it. Yeah, you can send it to GM, and I think it's just Whisper GM.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna try. Well, I mean, I'm making it apparent anyways.
That's a good one though. Okay.
So a 23% motive, but I don't want you to tell everyone else because I'm old. Prodigy.
Okay.
It's not the best sense motive. Are we all gathered in the same room at this point, or is it still just me and the fucking halfling yelling at each other in front of us?
I'm in
No,
the
we're all-
background.
I think we're
just
all
swinging my
we're all
sword around.
present in the sitting room.
Yeah, I imagine Doug be down the hallway with like headphones on. Like, what?
I
Who's
just
at
like
the
the
door?
idea. I just like the idea of us like inviting him into this like half complete house where there's just like walls missing
two
and
of his
shit.
best-
Oh yeah,
Two of his
blood
best men
stains
are working,
everywhere.
making more money,
Yeah,
smoking cigars, drinking.
guys, we
20
just had a
weed.
murder. Sorry, these guys pay better. Like,
What am I gonna do?
It's, capitalism, chief. You gotta go with the free market.
Gotcha. All right, thank you, Ned.
that's right. Oh,
All right, Hammock. You got something in here who's pointing the finger at Sean, our ever-beloved future mayor of this city.
So we
Theodore.
go into
Of
this,
us
going
swamp people.
to the crime scene.
Fucking remembering that one, by the way.
yeah, unless
You want us to go
Yeah.
down to the sawmill? Are you giving us a couple?
I'm ready to go to the
Militia-
crime
not militia.
scene, I guess.
Go for it.
Well, if you go to the sawmill, he mentioned already that he's got men stationed there that are like looking into the scene.
Conscripts, not conscripts. Constables,
Basically,
People, Ned.
basically
It's pretty
constables.
deep.
Yes.
deputies, deputies. That's the word I'm looking for.
He has deputies and other militiamen investigating the sawmill. Yes.
Who's there right now? Deputy wise.
Benjamin. Benjamin's there. Also, Stephen.
Don't say button. Okay. Is that PH?
Stephen with a V.
God damn it! I already wrote it wrong.
Reginald.
Reggie.
Oh, Reggie.
I'm just saying, Carl and Phil here. I mean, they helped us out great. They do a great, carpenter work. I mean, if someone
Are we just gonna
looking for money?
Are we
on
just
the
gonna
side,
hire off the entire
Um,
police force
And,
of
and
this?
there's
fucking city?
this place is pretty.
It would
I
make it
happen to
easy
know
to take over the city.
Catherine's on shift today too, so she's down there. Catherine spelled with a K. Yeah.
Okay, Kathy.
Oh, it's one of
All right,
those
so Sheriff-
people.
You're
Kathy
coming to
with
us.
Kathy.
You got 2 murders. What's the other murderer? What's the other murder?
It's a
What's
double
the other murder?
It's a
That's
double.
the one that
There's
happened outside of town, where you had the three conmen were killed. There was a bodyguard that survived, but he's been
two-
driven
he's
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a couple months. I really don't remember.
Oh, I said it like 2 minutes ago.
Where the goddamn?
All right, so you guys want to go in and investigate the sawmill?
I don't know.
Let's
Do they all have
investigate.
pants on? What time of the day is it?
It's pretty early at this
I don't
point.
want to interrupt the montage going on back there. He's been through a lot. He's finally got a month off where just a cat not trying to eat his fucking inside or
Still
trying
wearing
to
the
get
belt.
crushed by slime.
He's actually started to join your two contractors there, and he's taken up the life of a smith. He's just been working as a carpenter, you know. He's like,
Doug?
motherfucker. Yeah, and he's like, God damn it, I gotta go do this shit again.
Straight docile Rick, like when he gets to the fucking prison, like, fuck it, I'm a farmer now.
Pretty much. That's how I imagine Doug. Like,
Not at all.
that
That
is
blood
trails
taken...
taken.
fucking genie. Are you kidding me? He's not taking the time off. What the hell do I do for a month? I take that back. I resurrected my ghost, but it's all right. We'll run it out later. Getting old,
right.
talking to dead people.
Well, what happens next is up to you guys. So tell me what you're gonna do.
Pick out Hammock and in the middle of the night try to kidnap Sean and take him to the jail.
So they don't. The one dude who found the bodies, he's at the jail. We can't question him right now.
He's the one stopping us.
I have his name is now Ed Thorne.
Well, we're at the Let's talk to Ybor City and see what he knows about this whole thing. Because he was the guy who.
Ybor City.
Yeah, that's how I spelled it. When you said his name was Ybor Thorne, I just put Ybor City, and then I put Thorne in parentheses. Yeah. Is it spelled Ybor?
Ibor.
Oh, well, that's no fun. But yeah, I feel like, let's go up and talk to him and just be like, hey, can you brief us on what's going on here? I don't know if he has any other information.
Sheriff offers to take you there. He says, I guess you can go talk to him first. Seems like he'd make more sense to go see the scene, but I guess you can talk to him. So he takes you down to the garrison. If you guys remember, the garrison is this building here in the middle of town. If you would prefer, it is roughly here-ish on the hands.
Thank you.
So he's locked in a holding cell below the garrison. The man is still covered in splatters of blood. Seems like he's all messed up.
Iborn is locked up.
Ybor is locked up. He's the one who found the bodies.
Yes.
So
Why is he locked up?
I mean, naturally, at this point, he's a suspect.
Person
Sean
of
isn't,
interest.
but he is.
Well,
Listen, anyone can write a famous person's name on a letter. You know, they're not going to lock up Tom Cruise if someone writes Tom Cruise
a
on a
body
note.
doesn't mean they killed them.
He's got
That's
blood
right.
all over him. I'm suspicious of this guy.
Motherfucker, you're about to have blood all over you.
here, hold on a second. Give me 1 second, and I'll get you an image.
Ooh.
Just as long as that, I'm not going to crop any of that shit, so it's going to look terrible.
So, like most
How
of
do you do the DM on here? How do you do the whisper? I'm sorry.
I think it's
Slash
/G.
W.
It's /W
Uh-huh.
or /GM. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do all.
In some players' journals, all choose a file.
Be a crocodile penis. Please don't be a crocodile penis.
I need to start trolling you guys that shit. Yeah. All right. So there's one in a handout for you. Ybor Thorne
Why is he covered in blood?
under handouts.
See, he has a handout, man. This dude's not just some guy that found some bodies. Where is he?
I don't know.
There he is. Ybor. Oh God.
He's pretty handsome.
I don't know. He looks suspicious to me.
Well, when you first walk in, he looks up and looks kind of defeated. I already told the sheriff everything they wanted to know. I've got nothing else to tell anybody.
Well, I mean, here's the deal, friend. If you want to help yourself, you should tell us, because
How about I cast Charm Person on him?
See, this is the Dick Cheney in you, Mike. You just have no patience for regular.
I'm not gonna hurt
just
him.
questioning.
I'm just gonna cast a spell on him and get him to tell me anything I want him to do.
No, I think it just makes friendly responses. I don't think it's not like a fucking truth serum here. Fucking sick freak. That's what you've been doing for a goddamn month.
We'll reserve that for
So first of all,
hand and all.
Are you actually casting Charm Person on him?
No, not yet.
Yes.
He's not. God
Yes?
damn it!
Oh,
Okay.
fine. I'll wait until Sean uses.
Oh no, you said
diplomacy
yes.
check.
I natural 20 the roll. He knows you tried to do something, and you lose friendliness with him.
Get the wizard out of here!
Even more uncooperative.
I don't know who the hell that elf was.
All right,
I
bring out the.
I hate. I hate the. Listen, you can talk to me. I'm small. I'm non-threatening. This elf.
And if you don't talk to him, I'm coming in there with you. That's the exact opposite of what you wanted.
Holy shit!
Well, look. All I'm saying is I'm not gonna be talking while there's any type of wizard in here trying to read my thoughts. So why don't you get that asshole out of here?
Get
out.
the fuck
Nothing
out,
to do
Mike.
with you.
Mike, get the fuck out! You heard the man.
You're
Mike
out.
cast invisibility
Don't
now.
tell me.
I walk
okay,
out of the
I'm
room
gone.
and cast invisibility. Then walk-
You're a tricky dick.
All right.
Would you like to roll a diplomacy check to see if you're going to
I-
cooperate?
Yeah, I
I would
absolutely.
love to assist on that diplomacy check if possible.
Okay.
All right. What's my Here we go. Skills.
See, I started
I
with
have-
when sense motive and intimidation.
All right.
Not so much diplomacy. I'm too old for that shit.
All right. Here we go. Diplomacy.
All right.
So you want to add 2 on that if I'm
Yep.
helping?
And I'm just going to go with the fact that, look, you have no reason to trust us except for the fact that, we just saved the whole town from goblins. We're interested in, making this a better town for everyone. I don't think you had anything to do with this. You just stumbled on the bodies and got unlucky. So give us a chance to improve your luck.
So real quick, out of character, if you remember the 2 people they found were Katrine Vinder and Banny Harker. So
Hang on.
Katrina,
Okay.
Benny.
Hang on. Can you type yeah, there we go. Thank you, Ned. Katrine.
What were their jobs?
So Katrine Vinder was, remember the other suspect, Vin Vinder?
It was Ven Vendor, yeah.
That's his young daughter.
Vin Diesel's gonna be pissed.
And then Banny Harker. So what? And
And then
Vin
Banny
Vendor was the
Harker.
guy.
Banny Harker was one of the guys who worked at the sawmill.
And okay, hang on. Did Katrine Vendor work at the sawmill?
No, as a matter of fact, she does not. So
How old is she?
She's young and kind of known around town for being a little promiscuous.
How many times does
Okay.
Michael try to cast Charm Person on her?
Doug,
Oh, you left.
Five
Damn
for
it.
each.
She's dead.
Yeah,
He's an
yeah.
employee.
Sorry.
So,
No,
Ven's-
they're both dead. So hold on a second. So Ebor sighs heavily. You've probably heard the rumors around town about Katrine and Banny, perhaps doing more than work at night in the sawmill. Oh, I can tell you that it's true. Like, they've been meeting there for months now, but even though Vin is an angry man, I can never imagine him actually killing someone. I can't imagine that he'd be the kind to do something so despicable just because another man was with his daughter. It's not like
Do you
it's been
know-
the first one.
Do you know Ven well? I mean,
Everybody knows Vin around town. Everybody loves Vin.
All right, time out.
well,
So
Vin-
did
Vin
Vin
has kind
know?
Yeah, Vin suspected but did not know for sure.
so wait, and how did we hear about Ven before this? Was he the guy? Who
That
was he?
the
He was
sheriff?
the guy
The
that went
sheriff.
insane, right?
No. The sheriff mentions that he's another suspect.
Oh, okay. But they haven't
You-
picked him up yet or anything. right?
Side note, you guys kind of missed an optional encounter with him early on in the game where his daughter was going to try to seduce one of you and get angry when she couldn't.
Do
There
her
you go,
thing.
Michael.
Which one was she going to seduce?
Well, it was supposed to be the one
not
with the highest
crocodile,
charisma.
obviously.
Oh
So it-
shit, that might actually be me.
Bitch, yeah, but come on now.
What do you got?
You know this. Well, I think I got 18.
Oh yeah. That's-
All right, fine.
Yeah, I think I got 18.
Yeah,
that would
beats
have been weird though. The whole
Why?
Height
Because I have
issue.
14. Yeah, because you're so
Oh, I have-
short and
I have
I'm so
15.
masculine and crocodile.
would have been weird. Listen. The last thing I need in my pursuit of the mayorship is a sex scandal. Once I'm in, sure, fine. If
That's true.
Bill can get past it, I can. But
All right,
I don't
so
need
Ed's
three
telling
of
us that Katrina and Benny here.
Okay, so Ebor's just
boning.
told you that Katrina and Benny were banging.
Right.
He says he really doesn't think that Vin is the kind of guy that could have.
When did when did you come in and find these bodies? You know, like how?
Just early in the morning when I was showing up for work.
Why have we not immediately brought in Vin?
Vin is also imprisoned.
No, yeah, we don't bring him in yet.
Okay.
We're gonna talk to him.
Who
once
else
we
is
know.
in prison?
It's right now. They just have Ebor and Vin for
Okay.
questioning because they're the two that like are closest to it.
I'm pretty sure you didn't say that, but
Can
okay.
can you make a DC 20 a DC sense motive check, please?
I
I
could have did better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got sense motive somewhere.
Motherfucker, you don't got a +10 though. You could have assisted.
You can tell that he's holding something back.
I
Did
can
he like
do
Katrina?
I can do a bluff or a diplomacy, but maybe an intimidation is in order. I don't know.
Do you
Let me
want
go.
to
Okay.
just drop my invisibility spell and
What was it, motherfucker?
What are you gonna do? You gonna pop in there like Batman? Tell me your name.
You'll be in the cell with him. Okay, hang on. Let me do a bluff, and let me just
stop. What are you gonna
say-
bluff?
I'm gonna say, you know, Ebor, it's okay to tell us. You know, if you're holding anything back, we can't help you. You know, it's very imperative that as law enforcement, the people trying to help you, you need to tell us everything. You know, everything.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna roll.
He
Suck it.
Woo!
Suck it.
Why the fuck do you have 12 sense motive? What the fuck am I doing now?
That's not it's bluff, not sense.
Oh, okay, just say.
Harker. You guys know I was never a part of it, but Harker's been cooking the books for some time.
Harker, eh?
I was well, Banny. He was cooking
Banny
the books
Harker.
for a long time. Harker's probably stashed away a lot of money by skimming off the top of the sales, and the rumors, like if the Scarnettis, if they knew, this would be terrible.
Stop. Who's the Scarnettis?
The Scarnettis are one
Out
of
of character.
the four royal houses. So if you remember, like the
God no.
Laijiku Konjitsu or whatever his name was,
Mm-hmm.
the ones who owned the glass mill. He was one of the four noble families, like that have these big houses down on the south peninsula here. On the hand, they're the ones with the really big rich houses down here. They're not actually on the hand; they're a little below the hand. So the Scarnettis are one of those four families, and they own the lumber mill, and they've had a lot of like suspicious ties to organized crime, and they're known for being an extremely ruthless and cutthroat family.
death to the
There's a lot of rumors that they've been responsible for burning several competing grain mills in the area. And it's just like, I wouldn't put it, like, if they found out, I wouldn't put it above them to hire somebody to kill Harker.
I already wrote down Parker.
Can we just okay? No, you pretty much told us that. What's the name of the family again? I'm sorry.
The Scarnetti.
Scarnetti.
Here, I got it.
I love it. It's so like vaguely Italian. Okay.
That's offensive to Italians. Nowhere.
I just can't imagine what kind of message they'd be trying to send. Like, you guys have seen the bodies, haven't you?
No.
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 My voice, no. Wait.
No.
Like, well,
Get the fuck out.
the bodies will keep. When we heard that you were imprisoned, when you obviously just found the bodies, we decided to come right here to try to clear your name as quickly as we could. That's how you politic, motherfuckers.
Brexit.
I got one vote today.
I need to know.
Seriously though, we didn't see the bodies. What
Ed
what's
Thorne.
going on? What's going
Were
on with
you
the bodies?
jealous of Banny and how much you love Katrina?
No, he had no interest. He didn't want to get involved.
Don't ask a man that.
I don't know. Hey,
He's in jail covered in blood.
Look, so
Passion.
Ven, the dad,
crime of
like
passion.
he's known as being a pretty well liked amongst town, but he's also kind of known for being the town angry drunk. Good old Ebor Thorn here would not have wanted to be involved in case Vinder did find out. It could have been nasty. You don't want to stir up something like that in town.
Yeah, but I mean, he wouldn't have. You don't get the sense. I'm talking to him. You don't get the sense that Ven, even if he found out that this little tryst was going on, he would never kill his own daughter, though. Even if, supposing for a moment, he had the capacity to kill whoever she was, doodling, he wouldn't have killed his own daughter.
Thank you.
No,
Flanders.
but I'm pretty sure he would probably get the guy pandering for votes to probably get someone else to do it because he's well connected.
But then if I killed his daughter, then he'd be after me. None of this makes sense.
What about
I'm
the
asking the guy,
mayor?
no, seriously.
Where were you last night?
I'm asking the guy seriously though, Ned. Like, do you think that like Ven would have he couldn't kill his daughter? Ned, stop listening to your fiance.
You haven't seen the scene. It could have very well been an accident.
What about?
Let's
the
go
mayor?
out there.
Okay,
Mayor.
yeah. Well, wait. Do we want to talk to the Ven Vinder guy first, or do we want to go to the scene and then come back and talk to?
He is in the garrison right now. If you want to talk to him.
All right,
I was
let's
gonna
talk
say-
to Vin. I'm gonna grab a beer. We're gonna talk to Vin.
All right, you're gonna go grab a beer and
Okay.
we're gonna talk to Ven. I guess. Go get a beer.
Okay, I'm gonna get a beer too.
Yes, I do.
You do have to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you too.
Sarah, who done it? Clearly, Sean's done it.
You think it's Sean?
I think that the evidence is clear that Sean is involved. I think that the good citizens of Sandpoint would never want a mayor who is so steeped in the criminal activities of one Sean Bamberg.
I'm gonna cast locate object on the murder weapon, and I hope Sean's dagger just lights up.
There is no you cannot locate it. No. He said he's going to cast locate murder weapon.
It's raining like a motherfucker.
It's what? Did you say it's raining like a motherfucker?
I think that's what Sean said.
think
He's
that's
not
what
at
he
his
said.
computer though.
Motherfuckers rain?
Does
I
that mean that
guess.
Brexit's back on?
Yeah, does that mean the Brexit's back on because it's raining again so they can't vote?
That's like
Look,
that's like the
if
UK.
London
like,
okay, yeah, if the
90% of the
UK leaves the EU because of rain, that is basically the most British thing ever. They were talking earlier about how like the rain was so bad in London that people weren't turning out to vote, but that London was like a big part of the population that doesn't want the Brexit.
Yeah.
So really, it's going to be amazing if they end up leaving the EU because of rain.
Did you see Trump's comment when he was asked about Brexit?
What'd he
No.
say?
He was basically like, well, at first they're like, so what's your opinion on Brexit? And he's like, he obviously like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but he was like, I'm sorry, and he's like, well, the British exit vote, and he's like, and he literally admitted, I love it. He's like, well, I haven't looked into that issue a lot, but my first instinct is they should leave. They should definitely get out of there. And he's just like what the fuck?
That sounds exactly like our good friend Donald Trump, though.
Let me get the actual quote here. He goes, I don't think anybody should listen to me because I haven't focused on it very much. And he said, that said, I probably think they should leave.
He should have just
My
stopped it. I don't
but-
think anyone should.
yeah.
I don't think anybody should listen to me because I haven't really focused on it very much, but my inclination would be to get out because, just go it alone. It's a mess. There's just such a mess over.
Does she
when
hold
you
on a
look
second.
at what's happened
Does
with
she
the-
want in, or is she talking to her boyfriend? Sarah, Farron, are you talking to your boyfriend?
I think she has multiple. Oh, it's white boyfriends.
If you guys were shocked at alligator penises, if you've never seen a cat's penis,
I don't want to talk
thing.
about this.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't.
real
they're
fucked up.
barbed, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they're-
barbed.
Reverse spikes. You
So-
want to talk about fucking male oppression? You better be
I-
lucky us human males
I
don't have those.
I don't think we've told you guys about this yet, but Farron has 2 boyfriends.
Yeah, we have. We all
Oh,
know.
we already told you.
But well, you're a cat person, so trust me, it's ingrained in our heads forever.
Oh.
Wow. Sarah's not really a cat person. My mom is a cat person. Sarah's not really a cat person.
Sarah's a cat person.
Sarah owns a cat. That doesn't make her a cat person.
Yeah, that's actually true. My fiance owns a cat, and she's not a cat person.
Like if we didn't feel a sincere
Doug.
amount of guilt, we would probably get rid of Farron for a dog. Like, let's
I
just
love,
be
I love
honest
Ned
here.
saying if we didn't feel any guilt. Ned is totally cool with getting rid of Farron right now.
No, I'm
he's
not.
not.
No, I am not. Every time
I'm
Sarah
cool with
jokes,
getting rid of Farron right now. Ned's not cool with getting rid of Farron right now.
every single time she talks about getting rid of Farron, I'm like, but no, we love Farron.
So you guys are gonna listen to my funny story whether you want to or not.
About cat boyfriends?
Farron has 2 male cats that stalk outside our porch and wait
That's
for
correct.
her. One of them is entirely white, and the other one is almost entirely black.
Oh,
she
so
has
we know which one
white
you
boyfriend
prefer she ends up with.
and a black boyfriend.
The non-goblin one.
And the black
Come on.
boyfriend is a huge
The
sweetheart.
one with the better car.
He's like this big, chubby black cat, and he follows us to the door
Or-
sometimes.
Prospects.
What are you getting at? I don't even know what you're getting at anymore. I really don't.
So the white,
Nobody
the
does.
white,
This
the
is
white
recorded.
cat
We're going to study this in the future.
People are going to look back at this in the future and wonder what you were talking about, Sarah.
Well, we're going to wonder why you spend so much time in your fucking kitchen making us only focus on your head bobbing up and down and a man fucking a wolf.
Ned
So-
is making the best cocktail ever. It's got 7 ingredients, but they're all raisins.
Seriously,
And
I
that's
don't care
raisins
which
spelled with an O.
I don't care which one of you puts lipstick on and kisses it. I would gladly display that in my house. That is a terrible painting.
Is that Keith Richards?
It's
Who is
actually a
that?
great painting.
No, I don't think that's Keith
Is
Richards. That's Jim Morrison. That might be closer
Jim
to
Morrison.
Jim Morrison.
Very good.
Actually,
very-
if you
that's
take a
much
look,
better.
it kind of looks like Kylo Ren, really. Like,
It does kind of look
Oh,
like Kylo
God.
Ren.
It
It looks like
Adam
Jim
Driver
Morrison
fucking
too,
a wolf.
though.
Jim
That's got to go
Morrison.
for. That's got to
It
go for
definitely
some
looks
mint
like
right
Jim
now.
Morrison. Yeah.
yeah, Kylo Ren fucking a wolf is pretty primo at the moment. All right. So the sheriff tells you beforehand. We brought Ven in to calm down. When we told him about the fact that his daughter had died, he was hold on a
That's
second.
fucked up. Don't lock a guy up after he just found out his daughter is
Well-
a whore.
Well,
and
he went into a rage and attacked my men. Like, he thought that we were somehow involved, so he thought he was going to come up and try and fight us. Fair
okay,
enough.
yeah, you probably
You can-
should have locked him up. But
So we just brought him here to cool down a bit. We're not planning on keeping him here, but he just needed a place to chill off. I mean, you know how Ven is once he gets into his cups.
I don't know Ben at all. But listen, so you
You claim
So
to be
you
a
don't-
local, and you want to run for political office in this community, and you don't know who Ven is?
no, as a matter of fact, I don't, and it sounds like I shouldn't because he sounds like a very
Stop
angry
this-
person.
Yourself from
So-
this innocent man.
As
I-
your self-appointed lawyer, I recommend.
But I
you
just wanna be
plead the
clear.
fifth.
I just want to be clear real quick though. So we're talking to the sheriff now. So you don't suspect Ven? He's just being held here as like a precaution because he's obviously hysterical. Do you think that he could have done this?
Who are you asking?
The sheriff.
With Ven, I doubt it. I doubt it. I can't see him being so reckless as to kill his own daughter. But there's
Right.
just no denying what happened at the lumber mill. You guys will see when we get there. It could have been an accident. There's
I feel like
no
we
way
should
to
go
know.
for
Hammock,
Lumbermill
do you have
first.
kids?
I don't have a kid myself. No.
Can you imagine having reporting that your daughter gets missing, told by you, and murdered by 2 strangers? What would you do?
No. I
Why do I have the accent now? Fuck Ned.
I reckon I'd be pretty pissed.